WOON.com. Partly sunny skies today with a high of 85 degrees and calm wind. Tonight, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 66. Sunday's weather. Mostly cloudy, high of 83. Sunday night, the rain comes in, 60% chance of showers, overnight low of 66. Monday, 90% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm, high of 81 degrees. Monday night, more rain. Tuesday, clearing up, and chance of a shower or thunderstorm only in the afternoon. Partial sunshine all day, high of 83. Wednesday looks like a partly sunny day with a high of 84. Thursday, a partly sunny day with a high of 86. And on Friday, mostly sunny skies, high near 87 degrees. Currently outside our Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio here on Park Avenue in Woonsocket, it's 69 degrees. This is the one and only ON Radio. We are local and live at 99.5.
Good morning and welcome to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin, Rhode Island's only local sports talk show on Saturday mornings. I'm Kevin Callahan, and as always joined by my good friend and co-host Mr. Patrick Holland. Pat, top of the morning to you, and happy August.
It is August.
It is August 1st. Where did July go?
College tuition due today.
Yeah, I know. Loans are coming due. Tuition payments are coming up.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. So, all right. Well, on that happy note, in the sports world, which is why we're here, getting to be the fun time of year now. The pennant playoff races are heating up in MLB. Training camp for the NFL has begun. Is in full swing. Preseason games right around the corner. 4 weeks from today, I looked it up. College football begins.
Did you look it up?
I did look it up.
Yeah, all right, that's good.
I wasn't 100% sure. But I know the preseason, Patriots' first preseason game is August 13th.
13th.
Yes.
Supposed to be attending.
All right.
It's a birthday
Christmas
gift from my oldest daughter.
All right.
So.
All right, and for those of you just waking up and putting us on before even checking your notifications on last night's Red Sox score, you don't have to check. We got you covered right here. The Red Sox opened up that 3-game series with the Dodgers last night, the best team in baseball, and won 9-4. So, yay, Sox. They continue to play great ball. I think they are 7 games over 500 now, 58 and 51. Little
Sounds
odd
right.
stat. I think I texted it to you. Right before yesterday's game, for the fourth consecutive year, they were 57 and 51 after 108 games.
It's,
What a
I think
weird...
they made the playoffs twice out of those.
Yeah.
Twice out of
I
those
think
4
twice.
years?
That sounds right.
So,
What a weird anomaly, though.
it is weird. It
So,
is odd.
Different ways of getting there to 57 and 51 in those 4 years, for sure. So, all right, well, much more on the Sox a little bit later on. Locally, things are going strong as well, and with that, we'll let's get you caught up. Let's go around Rhode Island and New England, and we'll start with the American Legion ball. Upper Deck Post 14 out of Lincoln travels to McCarthy Field in West Warwick this morning for what they hope will be a doubleheader as they take on Post 39. Post 14 is coming out of the losers bracket, so they have to win twice. Upper Deck did give Post 39 their only loss of the year back on July 9th when they took Game 1 of a doubleheader by the score of 6-2. However, earlier this week, Post 39 stayed in the winners bracket by beating Upper Deck 6-0, and that advanced them right to the state finals. Upper Deck, playing out of the losers bracket, was to take on ATC Post 10 out of East Providence, who they beat 13-2 on Monday. On Thursday, they began that game. It was 1-1 in the bottom of the second when the rains came, so the game was suspended, scheduled to be picked up last night beginning at 5. A note from friend of the show, Blackstone Valley Call and Time sports writer Brendan McGear, informed us that ATC Post 10 forfeited last night, thus officially giving Upper Deck a 7-0 win. The run gets eliminated. So I'm not 100% sure why. I know these kids are busy with work and orientations and things like that. So, but good luck to Upper Deck this morning against the 18-1 Post 39 down at McCarthy Field. So if you're looking for something to do, go check it out. And I'm sure it's free. And it's a pretty cool stadium down in West Warwick too. So
yeah,
check it out.
And then a quick segue. Congratulations to Franklin Legion Post 75 for winning the Mass
Yeah.
tournament over Milford post 59 3-2 in 8 innings Thursday.
Yeah, the
they'll move
Attleboro Legion team lost to Franklin as Franklin moved on to the states.
Final,
So
the state tournament.
Right.
Yep. And Little League Baseball, Lincoln Little League stayed alive Thursday night with a 2-1 victory over Barrington at the John Chafee Complex in Cranston. Similar to Post 14, the Lincoln Little Leaguers, they'll need to win today against Barrington, beginning at 11 at the same complex. Today's winner will advance to the Metro region to represent Rhode Island and play the representatives from Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York, with Game 1 next Saturday at 4 o'clock in Bristol, Connecticut.
Because, God forbid Rhode Island and Connecticut be in the New England regional.
They just made that change
a couple of years
maybe
ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure why
New
Pennsylvania.
England is just Mass, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont.
Right. And I don't know why it's not like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. But I'm sure Little League has their answers. But when two teams from New England aren't in the New England, it's just weird. All right, let's head over to the NECBL, the New England Collegiate Baseball League. The regular season has come to a close. The Ocean State Waves, after showing some promise at the beginning of the season, limped their way to the end of the season, dropping their final 10 in a row. And finished their season 11-30, and they were the only 500 team in the South Division. The Newport Gulls finished in second place in the North Division with a 25-16-1 record. They begin their run at another championship tonight at Cardines at 6:35 when they take on the Bristol Blues. Game 2 will be tomorrow at Bristol at Muzzy Field in Connecticut, and Game 3, if necessary, will be back in Newport Monday night at 6:35. The winner of the series will be in the semifinals, which will begin right away on Tuesday and run through Thursday, another 2 out of 3 series. And the championship round will begin right away on Friday and will run Friday, Saturday, and if necessary, Sunday. So good luck to the Gulls, who are seeking their 9th championship and 3rd in 4 years.
And if anyone listens to the show, they know Kevin likes to leave me with the headlines with the hardest names to pronounce, so here we go.
They're not hockey players this time.
In some college basketball news, PC Hoops coach Brian Hodgson announces 3 bigs to join the Friars from the transfer portal. Samson Elaton, 6'9" transfer from Yale. Jacob Anarbi, 6'9" transfer from UNLV. And Arnington Page,
that's pronounced
Page.
Page.
That was a good one. Not Page. So it's Page. 6'11" transfer from Northwestern. They'll be joining the PC Friars this coming season.
And just a quick note, just got in from Brendan Amigir. Apparently, ATC did not have enough players. That was what you suggested last
Kids
night.
These days, no commitment.
It's work orientation.
That's a tough time of year.
It's just tough. In American Legion, they have to stick to their schedule because they got the American Legion World Series, and you have to move backwards from there.
Right.
So you got your states, you got your regionals, and you got the next level, and it's just it's a tough way to win or lose. I mean, it's Upper Deck's not going to say no, obviously, but hey, you want to earn your win. So, all right, so you got your good job in those names.
Thank
the
you.
Yale guy graduated in 3 years too. He's in a postgraduate year.
My liver doctor was a former player at Yale, so I felt like I was in good hands.
All right, yeah.
He said, I played college basketball. I looked it up. I'm like, oh, not just that. He went to Yale. Imagine that.
All right, an athletic doctor.
Yeah.
All right, former Boston Bruin and Providence Bruin player Trent Whitfield was named the 14th coach in Providence Bruins history this week. He's been an assistant coach with them for the last several years. Just a good promotion for him. He's one of those blue collar guys. Had a cup of coffee. More
mucker, grinder.
Yeah, had a pot of coffee. I wouldn't say a cup of coffee. A pot of coffee in the bigs for a while. So good luck to former Providence Bruin player Trent Whitfield.
And over in soccer, IRFC with a huge 1-0 victory over Pittsburgh last Saturday, vaulting themselves into 6th place. They have another road game tonight against Birmingham FC at 8 before returning home next Saturday to host Colorado Springs FC. 7 points separates 8 teams from 2nd place to 9th place in the Eastern Conference of the USL. And the New England Revolution got back into the win column, beating Atlanta FC 4-1 last Saturday at Gillette to jump into 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. They are in Montreal tonight at 7:30.
I think that's one of those winnable games on paper. I don't think Montreal's very good. So good luck to the Reds tonight. The Worcester Red Sox, after sweeping their homestand last week, took to the road this week and have taken 3 out of 4 in Norfolk. They will finish up in Norfolk this weekend before coming home for their longest homestand of the season. The Woo Sox will be home beginning Tuesday, August 4th, and be home all the way until Sunday, August 16th, with just Monday the 10th as an off day. Most weeknight games are at 6:45. However, they got matinees on August 6th and the 12th, beginning at 12:05. Saturday games, as always, begin at 4:05. Sunday games begin at 1:05. Franklin Arias, that we added about a month or so ago, who's up in Worcester, had his best game with the Worcester Red Sox last night, going 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs, a home run, and a double. And don't look now, Christian Campbell, who we kind of wrote off, was 2 for 4 last night, raised his average to 248. And I'll keep on the my Mickey Gasper card of Christian Campbell at the end of April was hitting 291. Boston calls up Mickey Gasper May 5th. Christian Campbell then hits 188 in the month of May and 148 in the month of June. Boston returns Gasper to Worcester July 1st. Campbell hits 379 in July. What is the magic that Mickey Gasper has over Christian Campbell?
The Mickey Gasper Binky.
Exactly.
Maybe they were seatmate. I don't know.
Brian Bayo needs to not start a game and come in relief like he did last night to get the win. 4 innings of relief.
And they were down, right? I think they were 4. It was 4-3. He came in.
Yeah, they were down 4-3. Otani
3.
had a bomb in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I was going to text you and say why are we pitching in there? First base is open. What are we doing? Anyway.
Yep. Well, he hit a 2-run dinger to get a 4-3 lead. So Christian Campbell does have his average up to 248. Incredible. He did sink to a low. I think it was 209 back in the month of June. So, all right. So we'll head towards our first break. When we come back, we're going to jump right into the Red Sox. We're going to recap last night's game, get some thoughts, because it happened right after the show ended. You may not have heard about the Curtis Mead trade last week. I can't believe the timing of that trade.
Yeah,
1 hour after our show ends. But get some thoughts on the Curtis Mead for Connolly early trade. Jaron Duran making news 2 nights ago again. And you may have missed this. Contreras got hit in the head last night, and they took him out, and he's in concussion protocol. So we'll have some thoughts on that, as well as the trade deadline is coming up Monday at 6 o'clock. So if you have any thoughts on anything local, Red Sox, or anything else, give us a call. 401-766-1240. And we'll be right back on ON Radio, 99.5 FM, 1240 AM, and WoonSocketRadio.com.
And Woonie-TV.
And Woonie-TV.
Your certified Buick GMC dealer serving drivers throughout Woonsocket and the surrounding areas is Tasca Buick GMC. At Tasca, you'll find a solid selection of new Buick GMC models, as well as a carefully inspected lineup of pre-owned vehicles. They also have a well-connected finance center run by a qualified team of finance experts who can help you get the right loan or lease in a quick, easy, and transparent manner. Tasca Buick GMC, 55 Fortin Drive, Woonsocket. Visit TascaBuickGMC.com. Tasca Buick GMC. You will be satisfied.
Lincoln and North Smithfield Urgent Care Centers are Northern Rhode Island's modern comprehensive urgent cares devoted to the best family health care available. They have board-certified doctors on their staff who will make you feel safe, comfortable, and reassured, especially when you're in doubt and concerned about the severity of your discomfort. Both centers feature on-site labs and x-ray facilities, as well as drug screens, complete physicals, flu shots, occupational medicine, including workers' comp and free blood screening. North Smithfield Urgent Care, 594 Great Road, North Smithfield, 768-3400. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 8 and Saturday 9 to 5. Lincoln Urgent Care, located across from Lincoln Mall, 333-9595. Open weekdays 9 to 9, Saturday and Sunday 9 to 5. You do have a choice.
The world-class distributor of all things electrical is Electrical Wholesalers. They are a full-service electrical distributor with branches throughout Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire. Locally, they're at 113 Clinton Street next to KFC here in Woonsocket, with other locations in Cranston and Franklin, Massachusetts. Electrical Wholesalers provides the highest quality service to electrical contractors as well as residential, commercial, and industrial customers. Electrical Wholesalers is open Monday through Friday, 7 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. Visit ew-ne.com. Electrical Wholesalers.
ON Radio.
And welcome back to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin. We're also, if we have time, we'll get into the Patriots as well. They're making news this week in camp as well. Do not want to forget them. But just want to jump into the Red Sox again. Last night they jumped out to 1-0 lead. Durbin, what'd you say? His average is up to 244 now.
244.
244. Wow. Writing him off at the beginning of the year.
Well, actually, 246.
246, sorry. Even better.
244 last night.
They all said how many times in March and April, you're going to love this kid at the end of the year. You're going to love this kid at the end of the year. Well, it's starting to love this kid.
Yeah.
At the end of the year. There was a Dodger error that played to 2 more runs, gave the Red Sox a 3-0 lead. Then Dodgers made a little bit of a comeback. Made it 3-2, and Ohtani, as you mentioned right before the break, hits a bomb, goes up 4-3. Brian Bayo came in relief of somebody else, but after Suarez started,
yep, John Moran was in there for a third of an inning.
Okay.
3 hits, a run, 1 earned,
and Bayo was able to get out of a bases loaded jam. And his line ended up being 4 innings. Guess the win: 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. But the big bomb came from Ceddanne Rafaela, 2-run home run to put the Sox up 5-4 in the 7th inning, and they kept it going. Monasterio, a 2-run double, put them up 7-4. Duran with an RBI ground out, which was an absolute rocket off the pitcher's glove.
Yeah.
He ran after and threw Duran out at first for an RBI ground out, and in the 9th inning, Narvaez with a sacrifice fly, and they end up winning 9-4 over the team with the best record in baseball, the Dodgers. And I looked up the standings. The Red Sox have the 8th best record in all of baseball and the 3rd best record in the American League. The run that they're on right now, Pat, it's just it's incredible.
Yeah, like every year, like this is what we've been on the air for 2 years now. I I typically don't start watching baseball till the All-Star break, so this is good. This is good. Everyone had it written off. I certainly did too. And then, sure enough, it's...
they still have an under 500 record at home. So at one point, they were the worst home team in baseball. They're still not great at home, but they're better, obviously. The road record was always decent. That's what sort of kept them in it. But now I think that if they don't have the best road record in baseball, it's the 2nd best. They didn't play great against the A's, but they took 3 out of 4 against them.
They just seem to be,
finding wins.
The beginning of the season, it was like they got down, it was over.
Right.
Now it's like you still feel like, all right, well, they'll come around. They'll come around. And even versus the A's, it was like the 4th, 5th, 6th inning.
Right.
Things turned around, and
It to me, it felt like get to the bullpen. And they'll take care of business, and that's it's what they did last night too against the Dodgers. Boy, if they could take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, that's
huge.
And now they're only 3 out in the loss column, 3.5 behind the Yankees. They're only 6 out of first place. This is crazy that first place is within sight.
It's not written off.
No,
it's
not
not
at all.
like let's settle for the 3rd wild card. Just land the plane. Now it's like, well, hey, we'll just keep this going.
Keep it going.
Yeah, we always say it. It's the key in baseball is you just got to win series. Just
Right.
keep putting wins together. Win out every series that you can, and good things will happen. And now they're starting to do that, and it is scary. And even going back to and again, I've gone to 2 games this year. They've lost them both.
So you're done.
but in one of them was the Washington game that they those 2 games in a row that they got blown out. And
Right.
that was like the 2 games that they lost in that long streak.
Yeah. Well, they also lost. Was it to the Rockies in Colorado? Then they swept the Yankees.
Right. As they came back.
As they started coming back. Right. It's crazy. And we had mentioned though, actually the last couple of weeks that the Nationals, kind of surprising that they might be sellers because they were only 3 out of the wild card, but they would still have to jump over a bunch of teams. But they're 1, 8, 9, 10 game win streak away. Easier said than done, of course. From getting into their wild card, but obviously they may be in selling mode right now. So let's just ask you this: what were let's go back to initial thoughts, because I'm sure everyone else has different thoughts now on the Curtis Mead for Connolly early trade.
I don't mind it. I think he fits. If it's a Mead that has been producing this season, which by all accounts it will be, hopefully.
Right.
I don't mind it as much. Like, you gotta, it's a very small window of time that Early's been at the major league level.
Right.
Now he has
So
produced.
he was a Game 3 starter last year in the playoffs.
Well, I think out of necessity
at
that point. But,
true.
And you're gonna have to give up something to get something. Now, it was a little bit too much. I don't know. But he's also, Early's numbers this year, they were good, but they've tailed off. And
Right.
maybe that's because of the arm fatigue or whatever's
And
been
you
going
can
on.
say the same thing about Peyton Tolley, but he's the media darling. Tolley's not going as deep, is not as effective. He's been struggling in the first inning. Hey, let's why don't we go to the phone lines and welcome to the Chief Seats. Who's joining us today?
Good morning, boys. Good morning, boys.
Good morning,
Morning,
Moose.
Moose.
How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. You guys?
Excellent.
Doing good.
Attaboy.
Sox are
Speaking
winning,
of
so I'm
guys,
happy.
who are these guys?
Right?
Who are these guys?
I don't know.
I'm starting to be impressed because they're playing in all phases of the game.
Yes.
Caleb Durbin, who we trashed, everybody and his brother, for the
160
first 2 months, including myself.
Yeah, 169 will do that.
Suddenly I have confidence in him.
Sure.
He knows how to get on. He bunts. It doesn't matter if here are the Sox up 3-4 runs and he's bunting.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's
He's
doing it the old school way. He's finding a way to get on.
causing the disturbance. You're up 3-4 runs. All of a sudden he's on first base because he bunted there. Now you got another threat on the bases. He bothers the pitcher.
Right.
And he's actually kind of doing it wrong. Of course, he's playing a solid third base.
Right.
Which brings me to shortstop. Monasterio, if they can get a shortstop, they can move Monasterio to DH and solidify that position, I think, because they really need a shortstop.
Yep.
They're in on a couple. Hey Moose, they're in on a couple players. Rumors. Otto Lopez, Zach Neto, Jeremy Pena, and C.J. Abrams. So those are the four names being bantered around for Red Sox rumors, and they all got decent numbers. All those teams are most likely in the market of selling. So that would go a long way towards solidifying your shortstop. Though Monasterio, he's been doing the job as well.
I
agree. He's not the guy.
He's got some stone hands sometimes.
Oh, he does.
You can tell he's not a vintage shortstop.
Right.
Which leads us to this with the selling of shortstop. Do we wait for Story? He's supposed to come back in the middle of the month.
No, I'm done with him. I apologized to him last year for having a good year. When you look at his track record with the Red Sox, this is his fourth season. 1 healthy, 3 unhealthy seasons. You can't count on him other than 1 year. 25%.
When he's healthy, you can count on his fielding, Kev.
His range was starting to get limited as he's gotten older as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that the Red Sox can pick up one of these guys we mentioned. I like that guy Chang at shortstop as well defensively. I know he's not the best hitter in the world, though he was hitting like 256.
I think he's back down. They sent him.
Yeah, they sent him down, but I do like him defensively.
All right. Let's say this. Do you really think that the shortstop position has to be settled?
Yes.
One way or another.
Yeah.
I just don't think Trevor Story is the answer, and I don't think he's back until September anyway. So that's another month with the trade deadline on Monday. They can't wait to see if and or when Trevor Story is going to be back, and I don't want to count on him.
His scheduling date supposed to be back is August 14th. August 14th. Well, that's 2 weeks from now. But that's what I last checked yesterday. Now, do they wait around? Well, they can't, or can they?
No, my guess is they're going to make a move. If they're going to trade a kid like Conley early away, then
how unfortunate is that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the guy.
But at least they're operating from a position of strength with Connolly early, that they had to do that. Whether or not you think Meade was the right guy, obviously the injury 8 pitches into his Red Sox career. You gotta take that out of the equation. So nobody's really seen him. He struck out looking, got hit by a pitch. So that's all anyone really knows about him as a Red Sox
fan. They got
fan.
dealt a bad hand.
Right.
So,
exactly. There's been no update. I just looked it up. There's been no update on Trevor Story since July 20th. And the expected return still says, this is 10, 12 days old now, August or September. Well, here we are in August. Hopes to start a minor league rehab assignment, quote unquote, sometime in August. Leaving hope alive.
Could be any time.
Exactly. It could be August 31st. And there's nothing imminent. And this was updated by the Red Sox on July 20th. So,
you go to the box scores. I go to the box scores every day, and you read on the update of injuries, which they supply every day. And the latest I've seen is the most recent news I've seen is the middle of August.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that's from yesterday's box score.
Yep.
Or the day before. You just go to highlights, and they'll give you that information. So I don't know what they're going to do with that, but I know one thing, that the position needs to be solidified one way or another.
And those are 4 good names that they're bantering around. I know you said you had a soft spot for Duran. I no longer do. I did when he was an all-star. Sometimes I think he creates stuff from the... he's got his rabbit ears.
What do you make of all of that stuff that happened over the last couple of days?
2 days ago...
Tagging up at third.
And ironically... His fly ball was hit to short left field. He's mad that they didn't tag up. The very next half inning, there's a fly ball to him that was hit deeper than his fly ball. Durant comes up throwing, almost had him at the plate, but the guy was safe. But he should have. It was bang bang. Should have been out. Does he really think that Contreras would have scored on a shorter fly ball than what he hit? I mean, the ball would have been out of
It's part of the game. It's part of the game, fellas. That happens during the heat of the moment, so to speak. How come you're right in the middle of the game and you want that run to score so badly, so that your emotions come out.
But he didn't let it die, Moose. I mean, I get look back once and say, "Oh man, you didn't tag up." He didn't let it go. He did it on the field. He did it in the dugout. He then walked the dugout, and he didn't let it go for a solid minute or 2. That's a long time. Let it go, man. Go into the clubhouse like everybody else does. Go watch the replay of the at-bat.
There was much ado about nothing.
Well, I mean. The shortstop possibly could have caught that ball. It was not hit deep enough. Duran's going to know better. He cannot make a stink about a play like that. He's drawing attention to himself. He's hitting 190 whatever on the year. He's having a bad year. And
his numbers ain't bad though, Kevin. His numbers are not bad. He's got about 60 RBIs.
Yep.
He still leads the team in triples. He just and runs, and there's always a threat on the bases.
2 for 4 last night.
But it's just his average doesn't show it.
Right, 198. All right, put it this way: who do you want up right now? Do you want him or Durbin up, or do you want Duran at the plate in that clutch situation right now? Clutch, 7th, 8th inning. I don't.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't.
Anyway, I love Rafael, the way he sprays the ball all over the field.
Oh, Rafael,
he hit an absolute shot last
This
night.
guy's a gem.
Yeah.
What a find. He's finally coming to his own.
He's a great shortstop, too.
He's played short. He played a lot second last year.
He's an all-around player. He's almost a 5-2 player.
Yeah.
That's the way I describe it.
He has 15 stolen bases. I got the stats up in front of me right now. He's got 15 stolen bases. He's got 12 home runs, 27 doubles, 3 triples. Most importantly, he's at 286. He's getting on base at 326. I still would like to see him work a few more
the entire
walks,
field. That's what I like. He's dangerous in the opposite way. And then if he gets a ball inside, he turns on it, baby. It's gone.
Yeah. And then any ball hit from left center to right center, he's tracking it down.
Oh yeah. Oh,
his defense has been incredible.
Incomparable.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Anyway, that's the report on the Red Sox. That's a great win.
Great win. Anytime you beat the
Champions
Dodgers.
in their house.
Yep.
Beat the champions in their house, and but the Dodgers did not look good last night.
Well, they made that error to make it 3-0.
Yeah.
A little
And
shaky.
the usual sure-handed Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
I
Gold Glover.
he just scooped that up every single time.
Yeah, future Hall of Famer Freddie Freeman. I don't say that lightly.
Oh,
I don't think there are
absolutely, I
that many
agree.
future Hall of Famers.
All right, guys, listen, I'm taking up enough of your time, but I could talk about the Red Sox all day.
Yeah.
What I wanted to bring up is, next week the White Sox come to town, and one of the telecasts will be all women. They had that last year.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nesson does it. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And we could probably touch on, well, I don't know, maybe we can touch on it another time.
Yeah.
Because last year, I remember, they had all women in the broadcasting booth.
Yep.
And they weren't paying attention to the game. All they're doing is gossiping amongst each other. You need a play-by-play, but women do that. They like to gossip. So, call me a male chauvinist. They didn't do a good job, and I expect the same thing this week.
All right. Well, I'll pay closer attention, and we'll talk about it more next
I
week.
hope I don't get all kind of phone calls.
Well, we'll see. All right, Moose.
Hey, guys, have a good week.
weekend. All righty. Go
Okay.
Sox. All right. What are you, Moose, making? Yeah, somewhat controversial.
Yeah, you never know. You're supposed to
think-
go left and you go right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm weird with broadcasters. Before we go to break, I'm never not watching a game based on who's broadcasting. Now, if I have a choice of two, maybe I would choose one over the other just for more entertainment. But I'm not gonna not watch the Pats when they saw. I'm not gonna not watch Nesson. I didn't care for the guy that was subbing in for Dave O'Brien the other day. I still watched.
Yeah, I always, as you know, my situation with my broadcasting at my house, sometimes my Nesson channel doesn't come in great, or it doesn't come in at all. So I have to revert to the MLB, whatever's on the MLB broadcast, which is usually the away team.
Yeah, because of black out of.
And I don't go like, I can't watch this. It's the away guys. But.
And I was watching. Let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll finish up this thought. All right. If you want to join us like Moose did, give us a call, 401-766-1240. We got a little more news on the Red Sox. We got some Pats news, Patriots news as well. We'll be right back here on ON Radio, 1240 AM, 99.5 FM, and WoonsocketRadio.com.
Your certified Buick GMC dealer serving drivers throughout Woonsocket and the surrounding areas is Tasca Buick GMC. At Tasca, you'll find a solid selection of new Buick GMC models, as well as a carefully inspected lineup of pre-owned vehicles. They also have a well-connected finance center run by a qualified team of finance experts who can help you get the right loan or lease in a quick, easy, and transparent manner. Tasca Buick GMC, 55 Fortin Drive, Woonsocket. Visit TascaBuickGMC.com. Tasca Buick GMC. You will be satisfied.
Woonsocket Door Sales can handle any kind of door installation, including residential and commercial, paying special attention to your door's infrastructure, such as framework repair, to ensure that your door is firmly in place. Woonsocket Door Sales is a fourth-generation family business, installing and repairing all types of doors. Please visit their website at woonsocketdoorsales.com to see a gallery of door styles, manufacturers, and testimonials from satisfied customers. Woonsocket Door Sales, 767-3448. Call Amy Bebo at 767-3448.
Automobile construction and design continues to change, so it's important that auto body shops remain current and certified in aluminum repair and able to reproduce the entire color spectrum. Michaud's Auto Body is a certified Class A auto shop staying current with the new technology. The use of aluminum in construction has made vehicles lighter, and many of the new metallic paints require the tri-coat process, 3 layers to get the perfect match. Michaud's Auto Body, a second-generation family business. 430 Privilege Street, Woonsocket. 769-1983.
Bringing over 3 decades of experience to every home improvement project, Moran Corporation, formerly A.J. Moran, combined traditional craftsmanship with modern techniques to deliver results that stand the test of time. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 5, Moran Corporation has seasoned firewood for just $165 for half a cord and $300 for a full cord of wood. And what better place to put that firewood than a new fireplace made out of veneer stone with granite mantles. Contact Jack Moran at 781-267-8920 for information about these fireplaces, firewood, and other home improvement ideas, or visit their new website at morancorporation.com. As always, Moran Corporation continues transforming your property with expert, hardscaping.
ON, AM, and FM.
And welcome back to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin. Moose making some comments at the very end. He was going good there with the Red Sox. It was a little Duran talk. I know he's got a a soft spot for Duran. I don't. Then I'll make this comment about female broadcasters that he brought up at the end. I noticed right away. Whether it's a male and a female, two female, whatever, no female. Like, oh, okay. I just move on. It's in the fine. I was watching AUSO, which is the Athletes Unlimited Softball League. They had their championships. One game was on ABC last week. Another game was on ESPN. All female broadcasters, which makes sense with all female game. And I'm like, and they were fine. Were they gossiping last year on Nessa? I don't know. Like
they get one game a year.
Yeah,
let them do whatever they want.
They did it,
and it wasn't like, it's not like they're not play by play or adding color. It's it's the talk in between. They have people in the booth with them in between every half inning, and they're so there's a lot going on. They're trying to squeeze it all into a condensed one game that the women get to call. Well, just let them call.
It might just be a little strange. I was just reminded. I've had the pleasure of working some Massachusetts high school Super Bowls at Gillette Stadium. So I'm in the press box, and they treated it at Gillette, and kudos to them, like it was a Patriots game. So at the end of every quarter, we're getting press notes, we're getting talking points, and they fed us pretty well. But you had people coming and going in and out of the press box, obviously doing high school games like we do. We're not getting press notes. That, hey Marty, if you're listening, you gotta be sending us press notes at the end of every quarter, right? Come on, But so there's a lot going on in a booth in a baseball game. There's people coming and going. You get all these notes to make you sound smart. You got one game, like you just said. 2-3 people in the booth. I'm sure they had a sideline for it. It's whatever. Yeah. It's like when the Red Sox got rid of not Dave. That's the guy when they got rid of Don Orsillo. And they cited ratings drop. No, the team was bad. Don Orsillo was great, and he's still missed. And the Padres love having him, and he's doing great out there. I'm not watching based on who the announcers are. I've talked to a few people. They're like, I'm not watching the Red Sox. And I know they're going for the World Series, but they got that announcer. I'm like, no, everyone's watching. The Patriots versus the Colts, but do you hear who's announcing? No. It's like, so I'm not going to watch. No, it's whatever. And if they do great. I got no problem with a female announcer. All right, enough about that. Thanks, Moose. Put me on a little tirade there for a few minutes. What were your thoughts? I'm sorry, on Duran. You kind of sided with Moose. It's just one of those things. I didn't see
it. I was in the car. I had just turned it on, and the radio guys were going. And I don't know who was doing it. I forget who's on radio now. Who's on the TV? I forget who it was, but they had just started talking about it, and they were a little bit over the top about it, like it's not about you, and how like we're beyond that this year.
Merloni was too. Speaking of broadcasters,
and so I didn't see it. I didn't even. This was like after that half inning.
You're right.
So we were on to the next inning, and then I saw some of the back and forth just like on highlights and stuff, and I was like, I couldn't tell if he was. At first, it was like, wow, he's really mad at Contreras for not tagging up. But then I thought maybe he was like talking to himself too, like you got to hit it further, you got to get it out there so we could score. So it was a little bit of a mix for me. I mean, clearly they didn't look down on it. He was in the lineup the next day. It wasn't,
Well, you get all that downtime in baseball anyway.
Yeah, he's 2 for 4 last night.
Right. Could have had a third hit easily. Yeah. The one that went off the pitcher's glove.
So,
I guess my only issue is
now it's the stacking of his history. Word. Now it's that whatever happened in Minnesota, that did it happen or didn't it happen? It's these guys just got to learn they can't you're going to go to a stadium, people are going to yell stuff, and you can't let it affect you. I know you're human, but when you're inside the lines, or inside that on the field,
dugout to dugout,
it's like.
So the Duran thing, if that was its only issue, it'd be like, all right, he did a moment. I mean, the guy's been around for X amount of years. That's the one time you get mad at him, let it go. The problem is, it just seems like it's like something, and then it's something, and then It's the old. If you're going to be doing this, you best be hitting about 330. And he's hitting 198.
You better produce.
So he's got some decent numbers. He
had a great month of May.
Yeah, and
which got him off the hook a little bit, and now he's,
I just think
we can't say anything about last night because he was 2 for 4, 2 runs.
Probably should have had a third hit, had another RBI.
But now it's you gotta produce consistently. This kid Jaime Jones they picked up has been. He's batting. I think he's batting like almost 400.
With the Sox, they got him at 385 right now against lefty.
The last 4 games, he's
2 doubles and 2
for
home
6.
runs.
3 for 6, 2 doubles, a home run, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Right?
Facing mostly left-handed
lefties.
Pitchers. They got him listed as a DH, but I think he spent some time in left field.
Yeah. I think when he plays Durant down, and then when they switch out of a lefty pitcher, then Durant. I think he was 1 for 2 the other night, and then Durant came in and was 0 for 3.
And I'm okay with Durant in left field defensively.
Yeah,
he's had his errors as well, but I'm okay with him. And Rafaela can shoot over the left center to help support him. I like Abreu and Ray. I like their outfield that way. I'm okay with Durant. I just think him personally would do better with a change of scenery. Play on a team like.
But I am also more concerned about solidifying that shortstop position.
Yeah, so
long term.
And again, some of the names being I pulled up Jeremy Pena, 317 average this year with 12 home runs. This year, and we had mentioned we brought up Nato last week. Lopez has great numbers. I think we even looked up Abrams. That was the high average with good power as well. So. And I still want Louis Arise at second.
We know.
Leading the National League in hitting at 328 right now. So I'm just saying, maybe he can play some short. I don't know, but I don't think he has, and I don't know if that solidifies short. I just want a 300 hitter, and I'm okay with.
Well, Rafaela might be a 300 hitter soon.
He's getting there.
Then you'll have it.
I'll be happy. I like. So all right. Let's take our final break.
Yeah.
When we come back, let's get into the Patriots. Just some camp news. Who's doing well. It's early. How much can you read into things? If you have any thoughts on the Red Sox or Patriots as we head into it or anything else, give us a call. 401-766-1240 here on ON Radio 99.5 FM, 1240 AM, and OneSocketRadio.com and Woonie-TV.
State Line Service and Tire Center is a full-service vehicle maintenance and repair center, including computerized engine analysis, wheel alignment, emission testing, exhaust, and more. Their ASE-certified technicians use only quality parts to maintain your manufacturer's warranty. Regular maintenance is important. Remember to check your tires for pressure and wear. If you need tires, State Line will shop for you to get the best possible price, and they welcome any questions you may have about maintaining your vehicle. State Line Service and Tire Center at 1209 Social Street, Woonsocket at the City Line. 765-0146.
If you want your yard to be the envy of the neighborhood, then you need to contact Rosato & Sons of Westboro. They've been turning outdoor visions into reality across Massachusetts for more than 37 years. From custom patios, walkways, and outdoor kitchens to low-maintenance water features and landscape lighting. Looking for routine lawn maintenance, irrigation, or seasonal color? Rosato & Sons has you covered. They are a full-service landscaping firm doing it all in-house for unmatched quality and reliability. When you're ready to elevate your outdoor living, visit rosatoandsons.com to request your free estimate. Rosato & Sons of Westboro, where beautiful landscapes aren't an expense, they're an investment.
If you're celebrating a major event, regardless of the reason, Michael's Meats of Cumberland can elevate your next meal from ordinary to extraordinary with meats so good your guests will ask you where you got them. Tell them Michael's Meats. Michael's Meats is in the Walgreens parking lot on Mendon Road in Cumberland, just north of the Ciabro Plaza. They're open Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m., making your next meal truly special. Here's this week's specials at Michael's Meats.
And this week, Michael's has fresh grade A bone-in, whole, or split chicken breasts for just $1.98 a pound. I have it on good authority that it's a really good price. My wife said so. So give him a call, 401-305-5555. Michael's Meats. Okay, welcome back to the Cheap Seats with Pat and Kevin. Thanks to a couple texts that we've received as well, and Moose for calling in. Let's switch gears. I think Sox are doing great. We're all happy. Hoping they keep it up. But on to the Patriots. Just weird on the Christian Gonzalez. It's there's reports that he bought a house near the stadium. There's we had Greg Bedard on, who explained how he's under contract or under Patriots ownership basically for the next 3 seasons, I believe. Yeah. Through the franchise tag and how they can match offers and things like that. So you hear that he's not a holdout, but he's not even a hold-in. He's practicing, so he's kind of risky. Yeah. He is under contract, but I guess the word is it's Christian Gonzalez versus Devin Witherspoon. Devin Witherspoon is a 5th-round overall pick, and I did just read this week. They'll still hold that draft pick over you when it comes to contract negotiations, meaning that Witherspoon was drafted 5th overall and Gonzalez was drafted 17th overall. So when it comes to, even though they're 3-4 years into their career, Witherspoon and his agent, which I think you said that they share the same agent,
they're the same guy.
Witherspoon wants a little bit more money because he was the higher draft pick. Gonzalez obviously wants Witherspoon money. Kraft said he will be the highest paid, but now you're tinkering with the salary cap, and what does the salary cap really mean? If anything, what does that mean? Oh yeah, we'll give you $100 million tomorrow. None of it's guaranteed, and we're going to cut you today.
Right.
It's
all about the guaranteed money. Yep.
Right, guaranteed money. And right now, in for what the highest paid cornerback right now, for comparison's sake, is Trent McDuffie with the Rams, who has a 4-year with an average annual value of $31 million per year. So you got to figure Gonzalez and Witherspoon are going to want more than $31 million a year. And I don't know on McDuffie how much of that is guaranteed, so I'll put that disclaimer out there. I don't know how that affects the cap and the numbers. So Pat, is this an issue going forward on Christian Gonzalez?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it sounds like they're going to get to it. I think he's waiting, like you said, he's waiting to Witherspoon. But he's on. I mean, it'd be one thing if he was there and he wasn't practicing. And he was just going through the motions, right? They can't find him because he is there.
Yeah.
But he's active. He's on the field.
Yeah. He is on. And just to be clear, he is under contract this year.
Yeah.
So he really doesn't have a legal right to be sitting out. He is under contract. That's never really stopped anybody from holding out or sitting out. But now, I haven't heard. Have you heard if Witherspoon is sitting out at all? Because he's in the exact same situation. I have not heard, and I did not research that. So my apologies on that. So I see you. I'll look it up. And the next thing I wanted to talk about as well, A.J. Brown. This is as of Wednesday, and it's early in camp. And I think again it was Greg that had reported on it. A.J. Brown and Drake May just not on the same page as of Wednesday. As they they try to get on the same page. Then you start hearing that Josh McDaniel's system is nothing like A.J. Brown's ever played in. Then I start worrying about his knee, things like that. Kayshon Boutte is doing well, and I'm very glad that they did not trade him because he seems to be getting better and better and better. Any concerns on A.J. Brown?
Nope,
none. 31 years old, bulky knee, new system. No.
Nope. I'm not concerned. It's early. Every player is a play away from being out for the season.
True, I get that.
Doesn't matter what their history is.
Right.
Everything that I've heard, and again, I haven't been there, and I'm sure Greg is.
Yeah.
Has said that he's progressing along with Drake nicely. Friday, I think they were in all full pads in.
For the record, I think they went full pads for the very first time on Thursday.
Yeah,
well.
In red zone, he was getting a lot of looks from me.
Okay.
So the other kid, Eli Raridan, I guess, has been producing pretty well too, making some pretty.
That's the tight end.
The tight end from Notre Dame that they drafted.
Right.
Boutte, I did see, is having a good camp. Most of the wide receivers are actually. Right. So that I think if there's going to be somebody who gets cut that is going to be a hard cut is going to come from out of that group. Esham.
Well, then you got Kyle Williams. As of right now, he's in his third year. He's starting his third year. He was a third-round pick, and the early reports are he's behind A.J. Brown, Keyshawn Boutte, Romeo Dobbs, Mac Hollins, Pop Douglas, and Efton Chisholm the third. So that's good. That might be your hard cut right there. Does Kyle Williams?
But he still has the upside of being able to have big play potential as opposed to the other guys. I think Chisholm might be the odd man out. I mean, I think they like him a lot, but I think obviously this depends on what happens with Boutte.
Right.
I don't see him here. I don't see him. I mean, we have A.J. Brown. There is no need for Boutte.
You don't see both of them being?
No, they're not going to take snaps away from Brown just because Boutte is.
I think Boutte and Brown are year 1 and 2 to start the season.
They play the same position.
They won't switch one to the other side. You don't think? How about this? How about this then? How about Brown with his knee? They keep an eye. They're careful with him.
No, you don't go out and bring in a guy like that and go, we're gonna
save him for the playoffs. These are just random thoughts off the top of my head. So you think they're just going to outright trade Boutte?
I think they're going to try to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And get something in return for him. Yes, they've been trying to for a while. I think. And when we talked to Greg, Greg spoke more about the off the field stuff than he did the on the field stuff.
You're right. Oh yeah, and there is
and there is definitely. I mean,
right.
He's not the only one. I'm sure they deal with this for a lot of players, but I did see Witherspoon is actively involved in all phases of the training camps.
All right, so he's doing
the same thing.
And again, they share the same agent, so no surprise there. All right, help me understand Gabe Akis. Again, right after we went off air, apparently he signed, but he is, what is the official rule? He's on the active reserve, not participating list. What does that mean? Is that like the
He's on list? The non-football injury list. Not yet participating.
But he's an active. They got the word.
So I think
active
he had
in there
surgery.
Too.
So he's active. He's on the non-football injury. So he had surgery. It didn't happen during football season.
Okay.
Or I don't know what that classification means.
Right. But there's been no timetable on his return, or did I miss that?
Nope.
So no timetable.
And I don't know what that classification means. Right. If it's like he counts against a 90-man off-season roster, cannot practice, can be activated at any time during camp.
It sounds similar to me
timeline,
like
no official date. Cautiously optimistic about his progress with staff in contact throughout the summer.
It sounds to me like the PUP list, the physically unable to perform list, which you could take somebody off anytime and they're automatically active unless the season has started. Then they have to miss 4 games.
I think once the season starts, they have to go on the actual injury list.
Right. Okay. So this list that Akis is on is similar to the PUP list, but they are different designations, and I'm just not 100% sure.
Because I think the PUP list is you're not in shape, there's other stuff going on. This is like he had surgery. Like it says, officially in a contract with New England, still recovering from off-season knee procedure, not yet active in training camp. So,
all right. So, but you mentioned the other tight end that was drafted, doing well. Someone to keep an eye on when the 13th comes around, which is just 12 days away for the Patriots' first preseason game. So it'll be interesting to see, like, say Kyle Williams does start that game. A lot of times the starters in the first preseason game are some of the ones that are the first ones to get cut too. So it'll be interesting to see who they start, 12 days from now. One other quick note. You see Baker Mayfield is feeling disrespected in the third year of his $100 million contract. He didn't get an extension.
Right. So that's the story of his career. I don't know why he's... I mean, I guess it makes sense to be vocal about it from a personal perspective, but it's like this is what your career has been.
Exactly. So it's all right. Time we got going. Welcome to the Cheap Seats. Who do we have?
Good morning, it's Lance. How are you?
Hey, Lance.
Hey, Lance. How's it going?
Good. I called last week regarding Game Vegas, and I was slightly wrong there with the second surgery situation. Did you guys watch Forged in Foxborough?
Sports in Foxborough?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Forged in Foxborough.
No.
It shows, it shows all the behind the scenes from the draft and their practices and this and that.
I didn't see
But
that.
they have, you got to watch it, guys.
Yeah.
It's incredible. However, the reason my one point is regarding this Akers deal, they traded up to get him.
Yep.
Right.
And they have all these scouts there, and they sit in this room, as you'll see when you watch it, and they give all their recommendations on this and that. I just don't understand how they did not know any of this stuff prior. I mean, when you traded up to get this player, second overall pick,
Right.
and you're not aware of this outstanding stuff that's been happening or is going to happen, it's just poor planning and poor management. You know what I mean? Elliot Wolf has got to tighten these things up. That's a major drop in what they should be doing.
Yeah, he is this. He's clouded in mystery. This guy.
I just don't understand it. How this could get through. You have regional scouts, the local scouts, and they go through this huge process of vetting all these players. And
Right.
how do you not know this? This is a major, major flaw.
And this was and he was was he a day one pick? Lance, or was this
Second
round.
So Vrabel wasn't there, right? He was out.
No, he missed the Vrabel missed the
third
third day. He
All right,
was there for the second day.
Right, so it wasn't even
And-
because Vrabel was part of.
You
the
always
first-
you always want to pounce on that. The stuff that happens when Vrabel wasn't there.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
Okay,
But
exactly.
anyhow, I just want to call in and give you my 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys.
Oh, no,
Check
thanks,
out
Lance.
Forge Foxborough. It's awesome.
All right, great. Thanks a lot, Lance. I'm definitely going to check it
All
out.
right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Lance joining us second week in a row. Thank you again for calling in. It's just he brings up a great point. It's weird that all this stuff is happening to him that nobody knows. I mean, they know everything. They know what these guys have for breakfast, and just quietly has a surgery, as you mentioned. It's just weird.
I'm not even sure if he took part in any of the combine.
He ran the 40 because he was able to run straight, and that was the only event he did was the 40, which just tell obviously just.
No, he did not.
He did not
run the 40. So
I thought that was the only
it
thing
says
he
he participated
did
in the scouting combine, but he limited his workouts to the bench press, completing 30 reps. He did not take part in any other drills. Only completed the bench press, did not perform other standard drills such as 40-yard dash or any agility tests.
Oh, all right. So you only did the press. All right, I got the wrong thing.
Limiting his participation is consistent with his approach, which emphasized strength and conditioning over speed drills, aligning with his profile as a power edge rusher. So I think he masked, which I think was why it took them so long to sign him. I think they wanted to. It sounds to me like there's in his signing there is some sort of agreement in place with this whole injury thing, or they wouldn't have signed him at all.
Okay, yeah, very, very interesting, very shrouded.
Sat out
mystery.
most of the workouts, held individual team sessions later.
Right.
It did not take full part. So that has to, and, maybe that's why he dropped.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was slated to go, and maybe he dropped in the second round, and they really wanted him from a, I think they liked him. I think they liked him as a person. But. So I don't think he's the first player to do this.
Oh, I'm sure he's not the first, and And someone that is doing well, speaking of, you mentioned the defensive line as well. Corey Durden, I read an article that said someone to keep an eye on. He's been standing out on the defensive line, so someone to keep an eye on as the preseason games ramp up, as if you're looking for some defensive pressure.
2 weeks.
Yeah, less for the first preseason
they play
game,
is it the Giants? first?
I'm not sure off the top. I know they got the Eagles, but that's
you would
out
think
the
you were
joint
like
practice week.
you were like a season ticket holder.
You would think
or
I was a season ticket holder, but that doesn't mean I know any of this.
So yeah,
I'll know
I'm
more in a couple
excited.
weeks.
I'm excited to go. I don't get to many Patriots games.
Yeah.
But, so yeah.
No, that'll be a good one.
You take a lot of stock out of that first preseason game.
First preseason game is against the Colts. I was right. See, I knew I was
against the
talking
Colts.
about. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just get a text?
I may have.
Not a call. We're gonna shut your text down moving forward. People need to call. Old school. Rotary phones.
It's late. We're already over time, so that's why I'm sure.
Oh yeah. 10:02.
The gentleman texter did not call.
The gentleman texter. Gotcha.
And just what we didn't get to it. Well, one other football note. Well, Tony Romo is on leave of absence.
Is he?
He's officially on leave from the booth. Little hanging out in Milwaukee didn't suit him very well. Brandon Ayuk who the Patriots were in on last year, is like nowhere to be found right now in San Francisco as a wide receiver, though he's under contract.
Just like last year. He didn't play last year.
He did not play. He has not played in 600 days?
Something like that.
Yeah. And to that end, San Francisco did re-sign Deebo Samuel to a 1-year, $7 million contract. We didn't get into the FIFA controversy, which I still don't understand, and it would probably take a whole hour for you to explain it to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right. So once again, the MLB trade deadline, Monday night, 6 o'clock. Red Sox are in, apparently, on everybody that plays the shortstop position. They're also looking at a potential catcher.
Colorado.
Well, that's the guy that went down, right?
No.
Who went down?
Athletics.
The A's. Yeah, the Philadelphia, Kansas City, Oakland, Sacramento, Las Vegas A's catcher went down.
That's right.
For the year. So he's off the book. So it could be the Rockies catcher. They might be in on him. And we'll see who else.
Yeah.
And Peyton Tolley goes tonight. Against the Dodgers. Good luck to
Yamamoto, I think, is on the. Yeah.
My son Tim will be at the Dodgers Red Sox game tomorrow night, and I'll say, hey, good luck to my daughter playing her final game for the New England Fury before she heads off to college in a month. So go Fury, and that's where I'm heading out to for the rest of the afternoon. So fun, beautiful day for it. And thank you, Lance, for calling in. Thank you, Moose. Thank you for tuning in, watching on Woonie-TV, and listening on ON Radio, 1240 AM, 99.5 FM, and WoonSocketRadio.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Broadcasting live and local, daily